Everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sunshine notice, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Board of Commissioners public meeting, Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. The time is now 7:13. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in December 3rd, 2020, issued to the Nutley Sun, the Herald News. How about now?
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to start over, okay, Mayor?
Sure.
Board of Commissioners public meeting Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. The time is now 7:14. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published on December 3rd, 2020, issued to the Nutley Sun, the Herald News, and the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Kelly.
Present.
Commissioner Evans.
Here.
Commissioner Petracco will join us in a little while. Commissioner Scarpelli.
Here.
Mayor Tucci.
Here.
All present, Mayor, except for Commissioner Petracco, which he will join us in a little while.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Before we get into our business this evening, Commissioner Kelly has a brief presentation for us. Commissioner.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. At this time, I'd like to call Meredith Blank from the Nutley Public Affairs Department and Catherine Carmichael from the Nutley County Service Bureau. So the reason for this presentation is because back in April 2021, the Board of Commissioners passed a resolution declaring Nutley to municipality of Nutley a stigma-free zone. The first of many signs has gone up right outside Nutley Town Hall thanks to the efforts of DPW. They're holding a sign will look like what the sign looks like, what's going on all over town, and in December, it's a particular month of importance for mental health because with the holiday season, many people report an increased stress, depression, anxiety, sadness, and feeling of overwhelming loneliness. And no one should feel like that around the holidays. The commissioners are strongly behind the idea that there can be no health without mental health. And because of that, just to read some statistics for you, the National Institute of Mental Health reports that 1 in 4 adults experience mental health illnesses each year, and 1 in 17 adults live with a serious mental health condition. And approximately 20% of young adults ages 13 to 18 experience mental health issues. So we want to make it clear that the commissioners are strongly behind the idea that there is no stigma. If you need help, seek help. And to that end, the Nutley Health Department is partnering with Nutley County Service Bureau to ensure that residents have the ability to connect with mental health professionals to assist them through the holiday season as well as throughout the year. Nutley Family Service Bureau's mission is to strengthen the emotional, good, and social well-being of individuals and families through affordable mental health counseling and social service programs. Nutley Family Service Bureau offers programs for individuals, couples, family and child therapy, and the Nutley Health Department will also be launching a video series hosted by Vincent Antares, a counselor at Northwest Essex Mental Health and Veterans Counselor with the Nutley Health Department. And a particular note with veterans, I know for a lot of veterans, it's sometimes tough to raise your hand and say, I need help. But again, there's no stigma associated with it. If you need help, get help. Call my office, call any of the commissioners. We'll make sure you get the resources and the help they need. Call Nutley Family Service Bureau. And this sign that's going up will be a constant reminder that there is no stigma in Nutley and that the Board of Commissioners is firmly behind that motion. Would you guys like to add anything?
Can I add something? Should I use the microphone?
Yeah, so it gets recorded.
So I just want to add that we are, I want to emphasize that for many people, because of COVID, they may be struggling for the first time with anxiety or depression. and need to reach out to somebody to talk about their mental health. We want to just encourage that this may never have been anybody's situation before, maybe the first time. We're all going through a difficult time, and so we're seeing more people who just need to come in for maybe some short-term counseling. And we want to encourage parents to be looking for signs in their children. We're seeing a real uptick in teens and young adults who are struggling because of the isolation due to the pandemic, and changes with unemployment, lots of people facing, situations where they are out of work or have had to change careers. So just wanted to say that and share with you some of the things we're seeing, more isolation in seniors and youth needing to come in and have some therapy. So just wanted to thank everyone here and thank you for this initiative. We're happy to be part of it.
Thank you, Catherine. That was Catherine Carmike, the Executive Director of the Family Service Bureau. If you don't feel comfortable reaching out to any commissioners, by all means, reach directly out to the Nutley Family Service Bureau. Do you want to give them some time to like a phone number or?
I think it's best to I'm going to say go to our website and all of our contact information is there. We also have a Facebook page, so it's nutleyfamily.org, and all of our most current information is there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Very important work that we're doing here. Thank both you, the department, and of course, the Family Service Bureau. Okay, I see we have minutes for an executive session on December 7th, 2021.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye. Thank you. Communications correspondence, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Holy Family Church has submitted an event application to hold a procession starting at the church parking lot through Monsignor Blake Plaza on Harrison Street and Brookline Avenue. The event will take place on Thursday, December 30th, 2021, from 5 p.m. to 5:40 p.m.
Move it. Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye. Thank you. We'll move into reports. Commissioner Evans.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a report for the Code Enforcement Department for the month of November.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Petracco has a public safety report for the month of November, and I have a shade tree report also for the month of November. Bills?
Thank you, Mayor. Bill list for December 21, 2021. Public Affairs, $141,947.06. Revenue and Finance, $2,730,339.77. Public Safety, $75,410.12. Public Works, $67,901.06. Parks and Public Property, $316,908.68. Water Utility, $82,320.30. Payroll, as of Friday, December 10th, 2021, regular payroll total, $964,829.60. Overtime payroll, $62,588.79. Total payroll, $1,027,418.39, for a grand total of $1,442,245.38.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor.
We will now entertain public comment on agenda items only, please.
All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person should limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Board War 462 Chestnut Street. There are two, 3 questions. The first one, top of the page, is Township of Bloomfield, we paid him $37,000. What is that for? I believe that's his account.
37. Are you sure it's mine?
No, it's mine. That's the second half of the annual contract payment for the Bloomfield Animal Shelter.
And it's just the animal supplements, that's
The animal control, the whole contract with Bloomfield, animal shelter, animal control.
$75,000 a year.
That's 6 months. I believe that will be from June through December 2021.
And I believe this is yours, what is the state of New Jersey, you pay $245, what is that for? It looks like a class.
Mr. Moore, I don't have that in front of me, but it probably is a class. Where is it? On what page is it?
Well, the page numbers down, geez.
They're gonna help us with that. What happened?
I said that, it's too quick.
Oh, okay. We're gonna work on that for the year. Where exactly is that chart?
I believe it's like probably fourth page. And it's on service.
Third page from the last page. Third page. Mr. Moore, I don't have that in front of me right now, but I will get that information and get it over to you.
And the last one, I see down, I believe it's LDI colors. What is that for?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
LDI color box, color box. It's, I see it twice, it's on the last page, middle of the page. I was just curious what that's for, because I saw it in one of the other performances as well.
Again, I don't have that in front of me, but my guess is it probably has something to do, I'm sorry, copier? Copier. Supplies for copier.
Why is it copies?
Mm-hmm.
$13,000?
$1,300 is maintenance.
Do you have Mr. Moore to make it?
Okay, great. My last question is actually on resolution. It's Christopher Drago, I believe it's one of Mr. Evans. It's 371-21. And you have a number of charges. I believe this is the final of FEMA. They established what the police department lost in Ida, I believe, if I'm correct. My question is, why is this in a resolution when it was listed in one of the bond ordinances, but it was never listed? I haven't seen nothing from bond ordinances. And here it is, you have 11 items.
I can answer that, Mr. Mayor, if I may.
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Moore, these are insurance claims that they put through the insurance company. And I suggested that the individual items and their value be listed in the resolution so that there would be no confusion. So these are all the damaged equipment that we're getting paid for with these numbers that are next to it. So that was my suggestion, and I worked with public safety on this resolution.
Okay, that explains it. But as I understand, that when the 7-pound Victoria, 2008 Victoria, $16,000, they stopped making it 10 years ago.
That's pretty good, right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. Does anyone else wish to be heard on agenda items only? Seeing none, Board of Commissioner announcements. Commissioner Scarpelli, anything?
Nothing, Mayor, just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year, since we won't be until January. Thank you.
Commissioner Evans.
Commissioner Scarpelli stole my thunder. And so I would also like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays and a much happier, healthier, and safer.
Well said, thank you. Commissioner Kelly.
Thank you, Mayor. We are having our COVID vaccination booster clinic next week, December 28th, at the Knights of Columbus. If you haven't signed up yet, you're going to have to call the health department Because spots are limited, I think it's pretty full as of right now, there may be a couple cancellations that we can get in that. And with that said, there has been a marked increase in COVID diagnoses among people. So I understand it's the holidays, people are getting together, just remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and that way we can all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I wish everyone happy holidays as well. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Petracco, right on the tube, do you have any announcements to make this evening?
First, we'd like to apologize for being late, but the store is very busy and we had to wait tonight, but I do not have anything to add.
Thank you, Commissioner. I have a few things. First, I'd like to congratulate the cast and the crew of our Parks and Rec Winter Theater production of Matilda, James Miles III, and Abby Maychuck Miles, our director and producer, did an outstanding job. The performers were phenomenal. The play was very intense at times, but it was very well done. I just want to congratulate everyone and thank them for putting it on. Our theater program is very much alive and well here at Nutley, and I look forward to the next production. Today we had a Zoom meeting with some of the representatives of, I'm sure I'm going to say this right, ISEA, the Japanese pharmaceutical company. Commissioner Scarpelli and I were on with Mr. Genetempo and the attorney for ISEA and some of their principals, and basically it was a meet and greet, something that was long overdue, and we all look forward to meeting them in person and actually taking the tour of the facility that they are presently renovating. Last but not least, I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a very safe and a very healthy New Year. And as Commissioner Scarpelli said, this will be our last meeting of the year, so everyone please stay safe, and we'll see you in the new year. All right, moving into our agenda, I see we have one ordinance for introduction this evening. Commissioner Scarpelli?
Thank you, Mayor. This is ordinance number 3484, ordinance providing for Chestnut Street roadway improvement project in the township of Nutley and County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $461,269. Therefore, for grant monies received from the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the cost thereof, I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading, advertised in the Nutley Sun together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held in the second reading on January 18, 2022. I move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco. Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioner. I see we have no ordinances on second reading this evening, no public hearings. Commissioner Kelly, anything?
Happy community night. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.
Thank you. Commissioner Evans?
Thank you, Mayor. Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, that in accordance with provisions of RS 48, :4-58, following transfers of appropriations in the 2021 budget, be and the same are hereby authorized and approved. From Administration of Township Ordinances, salary and wage, $36,000, Economic Development Project, $125,000, tax assessor, $4,000 for a total of $165,000 being transferred to Construction Code Office salary and wage, $36,000, contingency for $125,000, and tax assessor salary and wage for $4,000 for an equal amount of $165,000.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the treasurer being, she is hereby authorized to refund overpayment of property taxes in the amount of $13,126.99 for said years due to successful tax court judgments. It's block 7102, lot 18, 124 Center Street, for 2019, $4,253.83 for 2020. $4,341.08, and for 2021, $4,583.08. and $32.08 for a total of $13,126.99. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
My last resolution is a resolution of the Township of Nutley Board of Commissioners authorizing the engagement of NW Financial as special consultant concerning compliance and procedural matters related to the use of the township share of the American Rescue Plan Award. The award for this year is $1.3 million. We'll receive another amount next year. The total is about $2.7 million. The federal regulations on the use, as well as the compliance reporting, is quite involved. So NW Financial possesses a unique ability to help us make sure we are compliant with the federal government on the use of these funds. Just going to
Yeah.
So the amount, their services are a rate of $200 an hour. It's not to exceed $10,000. These funds will not affect the 22 budget because they're paid for out of the American Rescue Plan funds themselves. Now therefore being resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County, State of New Jersey, the mayor and municipal clerk are hereby authorized to execute, seal, and deliver a professional services contract to NW Financial Group LLC pursuant to the non-fair process in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 48:11-5 at an hourly rate of $200, not to exceed $10,000 for the one-year term beginning January 1, 2022, ending December 31st, 2022. Be further resolved that the business entities certification, disclosure certification, and business entity disclosure of campaign contributions shall be placed on file with this resolution, and that a copy of this resolution shall be published as required by law within 10 days of its passage. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Petracco.
Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley County, New Jersey, and in accordance with the provisions of RS 48:4-58 to provide transfer and appropriation of 2021 budget being and sealed and hereby authorized and approved from municipal court $2,000 to public defender, salary and wage, police salary and wage, student 78, fire EMS, the gasoline for a total of $197,000.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
Whereas the township of Nutley has a need to acquire specialized professional services as a repair open contract pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 1944A 20.5, whereas the township of Nutley through the Department of Public Safety has the need to acquire specialized and professional service for site investigation for home or air properties, and whereas the anticipated term of this contract was for 12 months from the date of contract award, and whereas the Green Environmental Consultants PO Box 309, Upper Montclair, New Jersey, has submitted a proposal indicating they will provide such services for the sum of $27,800, whereas Green Environmental Consultants has completed submitted a business entity disclosure certification which certifies that the said corporation has not made an affordable contribution to the political or candidate committee in the township of Nutley for the previous 1 year, and that the contract will prohibit Viridian Environmental Consultants from making any affordable contributions to the return of the contract. Whereas funds are available from the account G 04172401, an amount of $27,800, and certified by the Chief Financial Officer and certification being attached to this resolution. Now therefore be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, New Jersey, entered into a contract with Viridian Environmental Consultants as described hereunder. Be it further resolved that the business disclosure entity certification and determination of value be placed on file with the resolution. Be it further resolved that the notice of this action shall be printed once and without signed in accordance with the local public law and the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
Whereas the Governor's Council on Alcoholism and Drug Abuse established municipal lines for the prevention of alcoholism and drug abuse in 1989, educating Dayton residents, local government, and law enforcement officials, schools, nonprofit organizations, and basic communities, parents, youth, and other allies in efforts to prevent alcoholism and drug abuse in communities throughout New Jersey. Whereas the Township of Nutley County, Essex State, New Jersey, recognizes that the abuse of alcohol and drugs is a serious problem in society amongst persons of all ages, therefore, as an established municipal alliance committee. Whereas the Township of Nutley further recognizes it's incumbent upon not only public officials, but upon the entire community to take action around such abuse in our community. And whereas the Township of Nutley has applied for funding to the Governor's Council of Alcoholism and Drug Abuse through the Essex County. Now therefore be resolved by the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, hereby recognizes, one, the Township of Nutley does hereby authorize submission of strategic plan for Nutley Municipal Alliance grant for fiscal year 2023 in the amount of DER 8,700 cash match, $2,175 in kind, $6,525. The Township of Nutley acknowledges the terms and conditions for administrating the municipal alliance grant, including administrative compliance and political requirements of the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Commissioner, is it 23 or 22?
23. That's it, it's 22, right?
Yeah, is it 20? 23 or 22?
23. What is it?
22, Sam?
Go with 23. So they listed as 23.
So it's for 23. Yeah,
Yeah,
23.
I just thought that wasn't clear. Thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Tucci?
Aye. Whereas the Township of Nutley was declared by FEMA as a state of emergency on September 11, 2021, due to the accidental tropical storm Ida, which hit the Township of Nutley on September 1st, 2021. And whereas 8 police vehicles, 1 motorcycle, and 2 message boards were destroyed by the flood of tropical storm Ida while located at the Township Garage at 1 Tremont Place, Nutley, New Jersey. Whereas First Alert Appraisal Insurance Company has deemed the 8 police vehicles, 1 motorcycle, and 2 message boards as the total loss. The vehicle, motorcycle, message board are listed below. So there's 11 items on here. I'm going to read them to be redundant. Whereas the total amount of loss for 8 vehicles, 2 message boards, and 1 motorcycle is $235,891.83 to be paid by 1 First Alert to the Township of Nutley. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, authorizes the town clerk to release the total vehicles, motorcycle, message boards as a result of the insurance claims to First Alert Appraisal Insurance Company for amount listed above for the vehicles, motorcycle, and message board. Be it further resolved that the First Alert Appraisal Insurance Company located in Hamilton, New Jersey, will pick up all the vehicles, signboards, and motorcycles at 1 Tremont Place, New Jersey. The resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans? Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Tucci?
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Scarpelli.
Thank you, Mayor. Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, that in accordance with the provisions of RS 48:40-15, the following transfers and appropriation of the 2021 budget be the same and hereby authorized and approved. From water operations O&E to group insurance, $5,000. From recycling O&E, $4,000 to parking lot salary wage, $4,000 for a total of $9,000. Move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans? Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Tucci?
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the Township of Nutley shall apply for community development block grant monies for the year 2022. And whereas public hearings regarding the community development block grant program were held on November 29, 2021, and December 6, 2021, at which time applications for grants were accepted. Now therefore be resolved that the Township of Nutley submits the following applications for funding for 2022.
First is reconstruction and resurfacing of Bless Avenue from Harrison Street to the Belleville border in the amount of $107,066. And the second is reconstruction and resurfacing of Ravine Avenue from Harrison Street to Center Street in the amount of $108,828. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco. Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, New Jersey, that in accordance with the provision of RS 48:4-58, the following transfers and appropriations to the 2021 budget be, and same are hereby authorized and approved. The Department of Parks and Public Property from other insurance, $1,000 to workers' compensation, and a like amount from the Board of Adjustment, other expenses, for the same $2,000 to the Board of Adjustment salary and wages. Information services, other expenses in the amount of $5,000 to information services, salary and wages in the amount of $5,000 for a grand total of $8,000. I move the resolution. Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye. Thank you. That concludes our business for this evening. I will now open the meeting up to public comments. And I would please ask that everyone please adhere to the 5-minute time.
All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concern should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 5 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Marie Moore, 462 Chestnut Street. Bertucci, tonight I want to exercise the 5-minute rule. I ask no questions. I appreciate no interruptions, and I seek no answers. I very honestly came before the committee to find out several answers to open questions. The last thing you and Mr. Bennett Temple assured me I would receive. I received 0 answers. So I did some research. I asked a question: is anybody, any township employees affected by code, layoffs, or terminations for whatever reasons? I didn't ask about any personal issue. So I did up some research on my own. I found that there was an individual, Gabriel Costa, who was terminated from your department after 20 years of service. And she was a mother of 4 children. She said the township.
Mr. Moore, excuse me, Mr. Moore, I'm going to interrupt you. We have not the ability to write any employees that you're referencing. Their names should not be used in public. And I'm going to ask that you please refrain from naming any employees.
I will pay for
I understand what you're doing, but you cannot name any names on this record. You shouldn't have gotten that information. That's confidential information relative to personnel files. That was the answer that you were given when you requested the files regarding the open request. So I don't know where you got the information from.
Obviously, it's names.
Well, you're giving a name, and I appreciate you if you would not reveal any names.
I will not reveal the
Thank you.
rest of it.
Thank
The determination caused one of his relatives, direct relatives, was related to a candidate for commissioner in the past election. And I understand that that the Sound Township had to settle out of court. And that seemed to be a huge amount of money. I'd just like to thank you. That now you know what happened. And everybody now has a choice on who to elect in the next election. Because anybody who would use this information to intimidate somebody, not to doesn't deserve to be elected. But don't worry, I didn't hear to Mr. General Temple's request. However, I've already filed this election, and I'm going to pursue this. But what was done is horrible. I'm even to pretend that I didn't do something like that. Carmen recorded it, but I never thought that it would go past the end. So thank you, because now you gave the voters choice and the method with which to gauge the commissioners that should be elected or re-elected. Thank you, and have
Same to you, Mr. Moore. Would anyone else like to be heard?
Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move it. Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Mayor Tucci.
Aye.
And the time is now 7:48.
Thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas.